In an interview with the New York Times this week, Ted Cruz's wife, Heidi Nelson Cruz, confirmed that her husband is on her health care plan at Goldman Sachs. So this makes things a little bit awkward for the conservative senator, whose opponents have been questioning where he gets his coverage for weeks. Now, according to the bank, the coverage is worth about $20,000 a year. What does this mean for Ted Cruz's arguments against Obamacare?
I mean, I think as a practical matter, they mean nothing. But I think it's really interesting. If you look at, there's a Republican strategist named John Feary who put up a post the other day after being attacked by Rush Limbaugh for being part of the Republican establishment. John Feary is, he is a professional political advisor. I mean, I think to the extent that there is an establishment in the United States, that's an accurate sort of description. But he was really offended because he was pointing out, look, I didn't go to Ivy League schools. I don't live in McLean and have a mansion with servants and belong to hunting clubs and stuff. And it's really weird, he was saying to him, that people like that there was, the lead Tea Party insurgent was a guy who went to Princeton and Harvard Law, who was reported in GQ, refused to even socialize with people from the minor Ivies. And so when Ted Cruz which he has at times made this kind of populist case against Obamacare, he sort of avoided this very ruling class narrative in his background, and the fact that he's married to a woman who is not super high up at Goldman Sachs, but pretty high up at Goldman Sachs, is not something that really I think is something that populist Tea Party type voters find very sympathetic. Which is why, of course, he wouldn't reveal where his health insurance was when Dick Durbin and other people pressed him about it on the Senate floor during his 21-hour filibuster-esque thing.